Hi, everyone. Hi. How are you all doing today? Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Dole. Hey, dude. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine today. Thank you so much for joining in. How are you all doing today? Azrael, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope everyone is doing fine. We're back. And we got stuff to do. We got signs to kill. We got fields to seed. And today you got 10 hours of rain in a forest, because why not? I mean, it's springtime. It's bound to rain somewhere, isn't it? How are you all doing today? How is everyone? How are you all doing? News for you guys. If you scroll down underneath my stream, you will see a new leaderboard. So we switched from the loyalty system on Streamlabs, and we're now over on Stream Elements. Sweden Sims, hey, welcome to the stream. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're doing good. That leaderboard you see down there is as close as I can get to what I think is the actual points that you guys have, and everyone on that leaderboard has received an additional 500 points because of my stupidness. Dumbohead 652, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So that means, as well as you just saw, we got new graphic. There's a bit new fancy stuff going on with the overlay, and it's just new and spicy for you guys. It's just, oh, isn't it great? It's just great, isn't it? It's just, oh, it's great. New things. What can go wrong? I mean, how hard can it be? Let's not get into that. I think it can be really hard. There was something else I wanted to say, and now I lost it. I completely lost my trail of thoughts for some reason. That happens. Baltic Hawk, hey, welcome to the stream. Today cosplay tries to kiss all the trees. Oh yeah, Dole. Let's see if we can have cosplay kiss as many trees as possible today. Right, should we head into the game? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me? That you'd rather see some game footage than a beautiful forest? That's beautiful though. Yep, that's what you're trying to tell me. Right, okay, let's go into the game then. If the game was there. Hello, game, are you there? Game? There we go, the game is there. Don't know what that was. Apparently, I am drinking too much coffee. Apparently. Have you guys noticed a new layout on Twitch, by the way? What do you think of it? I just noticed it like 10 minutes before I started the stream. I'm kind of like, what the hell is going on here? That was a bit weird. But actually, it seems to be okay. Just for a change, I've got a couple of new mods. So I downloaded the mods that Rebellious was talking about yesterday. A couple of tractors, or one tractor and a front loader and some other things. So at some point we might get a red tractor on the farm, another red tractor, if I can find what it was. There we go, that one. And I already had the timber trailers with auto function or auto load function, so we're good on that. And what is no crosshair? The no crosshair is I can show you once we get inside the game. Normally when you start up, you have, like, in the center of the screen you have this little circle, that's the crosshair. And I don't know, I don't like it that much, and especially for I don't know, it's just, I didn't like it. So there is a mod that removes that crosshair, so you got a completely blank screen, which I actually really like. So no crosshair is that mod. I will make a mod list for you guys. I've been busy today with all the points and changing everything on the overlay and all of that fancy stuff. Oh, didn't know it was called like this. All right. Yeah, that's a crosshair. I think. Why is it taking so long for loading today? Are we in pro? No. There's no errors so far. At least not we can see. Come on, map, load. You're not loading fast enough. Load faster. Slow ass loading computer. Why is it so slow? What's going on? Why is it so slow? Right, so one of the benefits that we have with going over to Streamlabs, as I was talking about yesterday as well, is the bots that are in the chat, or the bots that are watching the channel, and there are, I think it's 5 bots so far I've recognized. They no longer appear on the leaderboard, and they're not earning points. And if I, for some reason, have excluded an actual person, I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have, but who knows? If it is, just give me a shout out and I'll fix it, of course. Wow, it really is taking a long time loading the map today. What the hell is going on? Normally it doesn't take that long. That's what she said. Wait, what? No. I hope all of the commands are working. I really hope. I did my very best to make sure that everything was working as it should be. So cross our fingers that everything is working. Why is it loading so slow? It works. It works. Damn. That one did work, yeah. That's nice. I'm sorry for all this loading time. What the hell is going on? So apparently that's a thing. Loading time. Wow, it even shows what rank you are on the leaderboard. Holy shit. It, as far as I can tell, the new stream elements that you can see there is working better. I think it's more streamlined and it's working better than the old one we had. At least I'm trying to convince myself that's the case. But if you guys don't like it, we can revert back. I still have the old system. It's just not active. Is it just me or is it lagging? What's going on today? Is my computer having a hard time? Nah, it can't be. It can't be. I don't think so. Right, we were doing a lot of stuff yesterday. We were actually spreading some manure, some slurry, and we ran out of slurry. So that's where we are right now. The ground temperature is 1 degree and the air temperature is 7 degrees. So should we, you know what? Let's get them messy. Seeing as we don't really need the, hang on a second. As we don't need the, need to feed the animals as much as we used to, as much as we did before. Let's get them messy and let's go fertilize a little bit. Okay, something is going on. I'm lagging a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there. Don't know why I'm lagging all of a sudden. Is Danish Stew still deactivated? It is, yeah. I forgot to activate it again, honestly. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The standard geo that is in season is probably good enough for us, I think. All right, so the lag seemed to stop. That's nice. That's actually nice. Right, so a quick service message, I suppose you could call it. If you know that you have had points on the other database, if you know that you had points from when we were streaming on YouTube and you can't find yourself on the leaderboard, let me know. Join my Discord. You can type !Discord and you get an invite to my Discord. So join the Discord, let me know what name you had on YouTube and I'll transfer the points over to your Twitch account. So I need your YouTube account name and I need your Twitch account name in order for doing that. And there are no problem when you change between geos. It doesn't appear to have any impact really. I reckon it works pretty well ish, kinda, maybe. I hope. Right, so if we spread some fertilizer on field 29 and field 14, I think those are the fields that we need to worry about right now. 29 and 14. Alright, we should probably have a front weight on this one. Never mind. We'll be fine. Although it is kind of heavy, this fertilizer spreader. It'll be fine. So seeing as we set up courseplay for this yesterday and we ran out, we're probably gonna have to do this manually. That's fine though. It doesn't matter. So how is everyone doing today? Are you guys excited for the weekend? It's Thursday and it's Mini Friday or Micro Friday. Did we ever find out what we wanted to call it? Mini Friday? Micro Friday? Or just Thursday? You guys have any plans for the weekend? Wow, hang on a second. That automated message needs to be changed a little bit. That is there a little bit too much, really. I don't want it to be that frequent. Right, so this should work, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa! And if I was better at driving, it would actually be really nice. I think this should work. So I think it should be okay with having manure on one part of the field and just regular fertilizer on the other part of the field. I don't think it makes any difference. Both of them are fertilizer, right? So it shouldn't really make any difference. Now, a cool thing would have been if I could have used the GPS mod, but yeah, I still don't know how to use it. I know how to use it, I just don't remember the commands because I'm an idiot. Well, memory like a goldfish. I reckon we'll just drive in a straight line and we'll be fine. So the first pass here just have a little bit of overlap, but that's fine, isn't it? Doesn't really matter. So the cool thing about using the fertilizer spreader is that we don't use that much fertilizer at all. Whereas the slurry was really expensive, wasn't it? The slurry. It's kind of easy to see where we've gotten to when controllers. Oh, thanks, Baltic. Thank you. Sadly, I don't have a GPS unit on this particular tractor. Controllers, I need to remember that. I really do. I mean, it would save me a lot of headache, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's turn this one off so we can actually see something. I'm trying to drive in a straight line, and yeah, it's not going that well. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that either. BGO was messaging me earlier today on Farming Nation. He has made an update for the pig shed, for the pig stable. So there was a couple of issues on the pig shed that I forgot to fix in the last update. And control E for point, I think. Oh, right. So the A and B points are control E. I think you're right about that. I think I remember that. So anyway, there was a couple of things on the pig shed that I forgot about in the latest update. The water pipe at the water tank is not actually reaching the water tank because I scaled up the building and I forgot to scale up those specific items as well. And the same goes for one of the for one of the gates at the pig shed. So he fixed that and sent it to me today, and that was really nice of him. Thank you so much. If you're watching BGO, it's nice that that is off the list. That is now crossed off the list, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, it made me think as well, if you guys have things that you want to fix yourself and you want me to have them in the map for the next update, let me know. It helps a lot, it really does. Because there's a lot of things that I miss because of my bad short-term memory. I don't know why I have such a bad short-term memory. It's not like I was dropped on the head as a child or anything. I don't know, it's just... No, I can't remember stuff. For some reason. Don't know why. I was looking at the stream from yesterday, and I was looking at the problems we had. So we had the stream cut out a couple of times. Higher prices for the field, but that's a thing I can do on my own. All right, yeah. I'm not particularly sure I want to raise the price for the fields. I mean, I can't remember what I set it at, but it's relatively low, simply because the fields are so big. So even with a relatively low price per acre, it's still a lot of money, and we don't have money. Yeah, I was looking at the yeah, that sounds about right. 20,000 per acre. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So the stream from yesterday, I don't know what went wrong. So I've added a bug report for Twitch, and hopefully they can see what went wrong. I doubt that it was something that we did. I doubt that it was. I think it was on the Twitch side, or Twitch end of the broadcast, really. But let's see what they say. Hopefully they can give a good feedback on that one. So I felt like I needed to do a bug report on it, because that was really weird. I've never experienced that before. Normally things goes well, but I think you should make a few changes so forest and farming land would cost the same. So what do you think should be more expensive, the forest or the farming land? I do see your point. I'm just wondering, which one would you rather have costing more? Farming land costing more? Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea. Like in real life? Yeah, you're right. We'll see what I'll see what I can do. It's kind of nice how fast it is fertilizing when we do it like this, using this fertilizer spreader. It's not the biggest fertilizer spreader, and the working with is not the greatest, but it's still good, isn't it? It's pretty fast fertilizing a field like this, and hopefully we can get that done in time. Now it's 5:15 in the evening, and I think the ground temperature should be all right tomorrow, maybe, hopefully, for some seeding. I hope so. Or maybe not tomorrow, perhaps not tomorrow. We'll see. An air temperature of 7 is pretty nice. That should give us... it shouldn't take too long for the ground to warm up then, I hope. I really hope. I like this idea that you have to wait for the ground to warm up, and that you can't actually harvest when the fruit is wet, and it's not as soon as the sun is there again that the fruit is dry. I like that you actually have to wait for it to dry out. It's pretty nice. It makes it realistic. Cheers, by the way. Oh, and I was looking at Planet Zoo has had a couple of updates since yesterday, and it looks pretty good now. It should be all right. So I think for the Farming Free Friday tomorrow, we might take a look at it. and see if it's something for us, if we like it. I have a feeling this is one of those games where I'm just gonna get my head down and just start doing a lot of stuff, because I think I just forget about time in that game. It feels like it's one of those games where you just forget about time. Kind of like Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator is one of those games where you also just forget about time. But it's going to be interesting. We'll see what we can actually do there tomorrow. See how the game is like, what we can do. So in the beta version, there are two different modes that we can play. There's a career and a franchise mode, and both of them seem pretty good. But I think I want to start out with the career. We'll take a look at it tomorrow, see what we can figure out. I think we really need to think about getting some bigger fields or some more fields for this playthrough here. Because oh my god, do we need it? Holy shit. Yeah, I need to change the frequency on that automated message. I'm sorry if that's spamming, guys. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to change the frequency. Alright, this is going fine. We're going to be done with this in no time. We might even manage to do field 14 as well in this go, and then we just have to wait for the ground temperature to rise. It's pretty nice. So we did find a use for the Massey Ferguson besides just carting bales to the sheep. All right, we should make a pretty decent income on the sheep now as well. I mean, they are producing wool. Oh shit. So we should actually be able to make a decent income. Let's have a look at the prices when we go back to, or when we're done with this field. Let's have a look at the prices and see when we actually need to sell the wool. If we should sell it straight away, or we should probably keep it. I guess we should keep it a little bit and wait for good prices. Oops. It feels good being back in the field and actually doing some proper work. I do like that. That's pretty nice. The winter was boring, to say the least. Just sitting around waiting for day to move on. But I suppose it's not too far off real life. I mean, in real life, you don't have a lot to do in the winter as well as a farmer. You have to take care of the animals, and you can do some maintenance on the machines and the buildings and so on. But there's not really a lot to do in the winter. It's just making the days go by as fast as possible, really. And seeing as we had that mod, where we have 100% cleanliness of the animals all the time, there really wasn't a lot to do. It's just sitting around waiting. That's going to be changed, of course, for the next winter, now that we have those mods that Rebellious was talking about yesterday. So for the next winter, we can definitely go ahead and do some logging. Hopefully that's not going to be too painful for everyone to watch. And me to do, of course. All right, field number 29 is done, and we still have 37% left in the tank. 36 then. Let's head on over to field 14. I don't think we need to refill. I think we're going to be fine here. Come on, car. You can plant poplar. All right, Baltic, you're right about that. I could, excuse me, I could do that. I could actually do that, so we have something, something to do in the winter. We can make some income of poplar. It's not a bad idea. Although, do I want to use a field for that? I don't think I do actually. I don't think I want to use an entire field for that. At least not now. Maybe maybe if we buy another field, we can have poplar on it. If we buy a like if we get another grass field, for instance, let's plant poplar on field number 14 because that's the smallest of the fields, and let's convert that grass field into something else. That's probably a good idea. When we have the money for it, of course. We don't have any money right now. And I would hate to go take out a loan for it. It's not a bad idea though. Definitely not. Right. Field number 14 is one of those weird fields, right? It's just, it's so small compared to every other field on the map. And we're not really getting that much from it, but still it's worth keeping, just because it gives us an extra field for whatever, and right now we really need it, especially if we are to prepare for the coming update of seasons like we saw in that beta build yesterday. Whoops. I just turned on the spreader. Oops. Here we go. It is getting a little bit dark now. It's harder to see on this field where we are, or how much we've done. Maybe I underestimated the size of the field. Maybe I do need to go back and fill up the fertilizer spreader. I hope not. That would be pretty annoying. So I do like that last time, or yesterday, we set up the rotation calendar. That was really good. So at least we've got that figured out for the 4 fields that we have. The 4 fields that we have for planting crops on. So I say that we only have 4 fields. We've got more than 4 fields, but we're using them for grass and alfalfa. And I hope I really hope it pays off having alfalfa and in one field and grass in the other. Oh, I forgot to look at the storage for those, by the way. That was something I wanted to do today. I wanted to have a look at the storage for bales, see if I can add in alfalfa and clover and alfalfa dry for the storage facility. I forgot that. But it would be a good idea to do, so we can actually store them and we don't have to stack them. Not that I mind stacking, but it's just tedious job. Yeah, we might not have enough for this field. I thought we had. Let's see. Let's see. Let's cross our fingers. Maybe it's fine. I mean, I am putting a lot of it into the hedge right now. I shouldn't be doing that. Alright. Got a bit of a wide headland here, but that's fine. That shouldn't really matter. All right. I can't see a thing. Oh shit. You guys just got a notification. Oh, I did. Got a notification on Satisfactory. Apparently, there's a new experimental build out for everyone to test. I don't know what they fixed on it. It doesn't say that. It was just a notification. I should turn those off, shouldn't I? Must be annoying. I bet a lot of you guys out there watching are just, fuck, I got a notification. I do that when I watch someone that is streaming and they get a notification, or a USB port is stopping working or something like that. I instantly check my own computer, just like, oh shit, what was that? Well, this is going well. This is going really well. I did underestimate the size of this field. It's okay. We'll just take another trip back to the farm. It's the widest headland made here. But it's fine, it's working good. It's giving me plenty of room to turn around. Seriously, ground temperature? Could you start rising a little bit? Just a tiny bit, that would be pretty nice. Just so we can get going on something else, and we can start doing what we really want to do, planting and so on. We're gonna have corn this year, not for silage but for harvest. It's gonna be fine. Go away, birds. It's just my field, not yours. Oh, by the way, I've added in an 8-ball to the chat, so if you type exclamation mark... Oh fuck, I can't remember now. But there is an 8-ball in the chat, so you can now ask it questions. And it will respond to you. Just because. Why not? It's a fun gimmick. There are quite a few more commands for you guys to use, so I've had to link to a different site because there was just too many to link them in the chat. But hopefully, I'll see if I can figure out something and have a panel underneath underneath the stream, so you don't have to go to a different website to see it. Mayhaps. I can't see where I've been and where I haven't been. I think it's around here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, there we go. I can see it again. That was really difficult to see. Oh, this is gonna be so close, isn't it? It's just gonna be really, really close. But no cigar. Nope. We're gonna have to go back and refill. But I think we're gonna go back and we're gonna sleep for today, and let's hope that the ground temperature will rise a little bit for tomorrow. That could be pretty nice. I'm not sure what to do about horses, really. We could have a lot of fun with them, but I'm not particularly fond of the way that horses work in seasons. It's a lot of work, isn't it? I mean, they require a lot of care and a lot of work. I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that. Not right now. I think we have more than plenty of stuff that we need to do. So not really too keen on dealing with horses right now as well. Although it's a pretty nice farm they have. Holy shit, Baltic. Jesus, 5 hours and 30 minutes. Damn. Thanks. There's some pretty fun commands that you guys can use there. I'm looking at adding in more, because Stream Elements definitely has a lot of them, and there are a lot of things that we can do with those commands. We can have a lot of fun, like having a pyramid. The website's command link says command cost 0. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't cost you anything to run a command. Like, if I were a prick, I could say that it would cost you 10 points to run the 8-ball command, but no, it doesn't make any sense. It'll cost you points to redeem stuff. So the redeem Homer and all of that, that costs you 10 points, but everything else is for free. But I am thinking about adding in some raffle or some slot machines, or perhaps some, I don't know, more stuff for you guys to do in the chat. Because sometimes I reckon it can be pretty boring just watching me or listening to me, suppose. So you can have some fun in the chat, maybe build a emoji pyramid. That is actually something that can be done. There we go. So we only have 4,000 liters left. Thankfully that was not enough for this run. We're gonna have to go buy some fertilizer pretty soon. But let's go sleep. So 5 minutes been watching the stream? What? Why am I on that list? I shouldn't. I should be. Huh. Odd. I need to take a look at that. Yeah, exactly. So I'm number 1. I shouldn't even appear on the list, seeing as I'm the streamer. Commander Rude, I'm pretty sure Commander Rude is a bot. Streamlabs, of course, was, well, Streamlabs. Lurks, I'm pretty sure is a bot as well, and Windsock is a bot as well. So I need to take a look at that. I definitely do. Right, it's 7 o'clock. Let's sleep for 12 hours. And it should be nice and bright and sunny and shiny when we wake up. Well, almost nice and bright and sunny and shiny. Look at the ground temperature. We have 3 degrees. So let's go fertilize the last of field number 14. And I'm not sure what's going on outside. Sometimes weird stuff is happening. But at least today the neighbor is not drilling the wall. Game Man DK, hey my friend, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How are you today? How are you? Oh, look at the leaves. Look at everything. It's just coming together so nicely now. Springtime is here and we're happy, and that's really good. I should probably have the beacons turned on and probably not running with working light. Spent offline? What the? Alright, I need to check up on that one. So all of these new commands that I have, all of these new commands that you guys can do, maybe I need to think about what they do. Testing out some commands. You're more than welcome, Baltic. It's good to see, because I get a feeling of what's going on there as well. Oh, you had a D too much there. Don't! Fine, I'm now just relaxing with the stream. That sounds good, my friend. That sounds good. You've had a hard day today? Been working hard or hardly working? I don't know which one is better, really. But lean back, get something to drink, and enjoy the stream. Look at the leaves on the trees. It's so beautiful. Spring is here, and we need to get seeding pretty soon. We're in mid-spring already. So the ground temperature is 3 degrees. We definitely need to get going here. And I'm actually thinking a little bit about, you know what, there should be like a lease option for fields as well. That we really need that, so we could actually lease some land. And I don't know, it feels like we need that. So I am curious if I can in any way see where we went or where we were. Bank of Hangstead, like in FS19? Yeah, exactly. We need that, don't we? Or is it just me? Let's get rid of those. Alright, we're back. Doing the good stuffs here. And I think we have a little bit up here as well that we didn't get last time around. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, the Bank of Hangstead was a good idea, wasn't it? It was just, it definitely made it a lot better, a lot easier. Okay, field number 14 is just about done. So the air temperature is only 3 degrees, but we're still good. I think we need the ground temperature to be 5 degrees before we can actually start seeding wheat and barley, which is the ones that we want to be seeding right now. And done. We're done. So I don't think we're going to be using this tractor anymore until probably until harvest, depending on how long the animals can can hang about not eating. Let's take a look at them when we get back to the farm. So just gonna run through them and see how they are. All right, we should get some light on. Sorry, my bad. And the beacon. So this this playlist I have that's running in the background, I think I need some new songs on that one. I think we've heard them quite a lot, haven't we? I suppose when we stream for 5 hours every time that we stream that, it gets repetitive, I suppose. It's fine. It's just meant to be, you know, background music, elevator music, really. I do like having it. Wow, slow tractor. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen when we start seeding and cultivating field number 30, because that's withered from last year. We didn't actually manage to harvest that last year. Background music is very nice to have. It really is. I genuinely wouldn't be doing it without the background music. It's just nice. So whenever I shut up, you guys can actually hear the music as well. Oh, would you look at that? The alfalfa is coming along. It won't be long before we can actually start harvesting or cut the alfalfa first time. So we're gonna make alfalfa hay of all of the alfalfa this year. I don't think that we're gonna have to do any silage at all for this year. I think we're gonna be fine. So it's all gonna be made into hay. Which is gonna be so nice. Right. Oops. There we go. Can't see a thing. Trying to guess where I have to go. It's not working out that well. Alright. Oops, that was the wrong way. Let's go forwards a little bit instead. Okay, let's have a look at the fields first of all. Just making sure that we are keeping up with the fertilize situation. So all of the fields should be fertilized now. Now field number 14, 29 and 31 should be on the first stage. Yeah, that's fine. And 30 and 32 are on full fertilized. That's good. 27 is on that second stage, isn't it? So that needs another layer of fertilizer. We can get that later on. Right, so I don't know what's going to happen on field 30 when we start seeding on that one. That's going to be interesting to see. But speaking about that, when can we... So right now we can seed grass, alfalfa and clover. Actually, poplar needs 5 degrees ground temperature before we can seed that. Corn needs 10 degrees, so we're not going to be able to seed corn for a long time. Goddamn. What about the aminals? Wow. Just wow. We should have milk. No, not yet. Oh, god damn it. It can't be long now, so this one is just about to have a calf. And when it does, we should get milk. We should start getting milk. Oh, so we're gonna need a milk trailer then. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, I forgot to take the other animals. Right, so the cows are good. They're not... Whoa, so are the pigs. We don't need anything for the pigs for a while. Oh my god, look at all of these 6 kilos. 7 kilos. We have so many young pigs. Holy shit balls. I mean, seriously, we don't have the capacity. We can't support all of these pigs. They're breeding like there's no tomorrow. My God. Right, let's go up to the sheep because I think we might be. Oops. Look at this. So we got 1,000, 2,000, and this one is filling up as well. This is money. This is money straight in the pocket. That's nice. That's really nice. How are you doing, my friends? Are you all happy? Let's see how many we've got now. 234. Fucking hell. Oh my God, they breed. Wow. Just wow. This is incredible. It really is. Jesus Christ. So we got a lot of males that we're probably going to sell at some point. Fucking hell. So many. How about pigs? Let's have a look at them. I fear the worst here. I really do. 542. They're like rats. They're just like rats. I mean, my God, they multiply in an unbelievably fast rate. All right, let's see if we can find some of the older ones. 2 years. So how old does pig get? Does anyone know that? Does anyone know when is the best time to sell them? How old do they need to be? Because we've got a ton of females here. And I don't want to keep all of those females. So we got a new female here. And a 2-year-old female down here. Somewhere. Here we go. Oh! And we can get a lot of money for these. I mean, well, I say a lot of money. They cost more to buy. Maybe it's not such a good investment after all. Who knows? Who knows? I'm blown away by the pigs. They're breeding far too fast. We're not going to keep up. We don't have the capacity to support all of this. I mean, we don't have enough fields. We don't have the equipment. I don't know what to do. What about the cows? Start breeding, cows. No. God damn it, cows. I need you to start breeding. Right, so there really isn't a lot we can do today. We've got all of the machines ready. I suppose we could park this guy because we don't really need it right now. Well, hello. Oh, the no collision, right. This is a dirty tractor. She's a dirty, dirty girl. Turn! Fuck's sake! Holy shit. Wait, do we want to go the other way? We want to go the other way. So I probably should be washing her. But no. Can't be bothered. Not right now. Jesus Christ. The sliding is really annoying. I have to say, it's just really annoying. So you're testing out all the commands there, Baltic. That's really nice. I do appreciate that. I can see what they do, because I don't know what they do. I don't know anything at this one. It's good to see what they actually do. Right, we are gonna have to go get some fertilizer. Let's go ahead and do that straight away. I think if we just get a load of fertilizer, that should be fine for now. Because we got both of the seeders filled up with fertilizer as it is right now. But as soon as we start seeding, they're gonna need more. So we might as well spend some time getting some fertilizer, and while we do that, let's speed up time so we can start seeding. We can get the ground temperature up a little bit. Let's go to the garden center. Them cows are doing so well. I like it. I have to say that the pigs are actually kind of stressing me out a little bit. Having that many pigs, they're breeding so fast. I can't keep up. And if we have another year where we can't actually harvest our grain, or even worse, the corn, I don't know what to do. I think we're going to have to sell the pigs and just concentrate 100% on cows. I did see Rebellious did some testing on profitability of cows. So he was testing the beef cow against the dairy cows, and on a period over 2 years, I think the dairy cows were slightly more profitable, but over a time period of 1 year, the beef cows were significantly more profitable. I suppose that's due to the 9 months where you don't actually have any income on the dairy cows. You're just waiting for calves to be born. But it makes sense to keep the dairy cows then and just go for a dairy production. What does that do? What the hell does that do? Apparently not a lot. That was a weird command. I've never seen that before. So yeah, she probably has figured out right now. I don't know half of these commands. I mean, I probably know about a third of them. What they do and everything, I just don't know. They came with the package, so let's use them. Why not? Emotes update? Oh shit. Baltic, what were they supposed to do? Do you know that? That's interesting. It's always fun having new toys, isn't it? Looks like that won't work. Right, okay. I don't know. What the hell? Active BTT emotes in chat. Clap K Kappa. What the fuck is that? Wow, I'm not only confused, I'm also a little bit scared. Just a little bit frightened. These are all very, very new things for me. I don't know how to handle it. This is going to be expensive, by the way. Oh, you've been following for 8 days. Thanks. Thank you so much. Oh, this is going to be so expensive. We're going to spend the majority of our money on fertilizer this year, but we still need it. We might... Oh, I forgot to check the price. I forgot to check when it's the best time to sell the... what should we call it? The wool. I got a sign. I finally got a sign. I killed a sign. Oh, so you can add in quotes? Nice. I like it. I'm learning a lot about streaming just watching what you guys are doing in the chat. It's pretty nice.